Here we go. We are live. Amit, nice to see you again. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for joining.
thank
Thanks
you.
for joining this stage. Ruda, hello.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing? Hi, Amit. I joined the stage. I just saw that. Oh my God.
Oh,
Again.
no worries about that. So, Amit, again, thank you so much for joining. And today on this webinar, we plan to discuss our branded new franchise plan that we just published a couple of weeks ago in our product. And let me please start from little bit story before we
Yeah,
can start talking about this plan. So we start building this product 3 years ago, and actually our first big clients, it was a franchise chains in our home market, and this is why I think we know a little bit about their needs. We understand their job, and we understand why they are hire our product to solve their job, to make their jobs done. And let's start from the ground. Let's start from the main initial reasons, because why how it works. Basically, as I said around our previous webinars, we start selling loyalty platform basically to beauty niche, to beauty salon owners, like beauty salons of the full cycle, like nail polish salons, wax salons, and etc., etc. And so what we've realized if we work with the one single beauty salon, they are usually not a professional marketers, and they do not know how to grow to the big franchise chain. Everyone want to run the franchise chain, want to
right.
be in the big business, want to be a big boss, and
Yeah,
deliver as much value as they can. But the truth is they do not know how to grow. But again, we seen a couple of entrepreneurs there who understand how to grow. They are started from the business process setup, okay, understanding clearly their ideal customer profile, understanding their sales process, and polish the marketing and polish the all processes inside the salon. And what we've seen that those kind of customers understand how to grow, and they start opening the second beauty salon location. After 3 months, they open it the third location. After 6 months, they open it four, and after a couple of their own location, they realize that they understand how to scale this business without any problems. And at this stage, business owner faced with the problem with the money limits on the bank account, because if you want to scale up to 10 locations, right, you need to get the loan, big loan, for one case, right? In another hand, you can start running franchise chain, right? You can just set up your brand, just prepare your business processes, prepare your marketing, and start offering your business brand, your opportunity to another entrepreneurs who maybe want to participate in your business as a franchisee. Okay, and after that they are completely switch their business model. It means they are not trying to get money from their own salons. Usually they use their own salons just for testing things. When they implement new products, they are testing on their own salons. It's like a demo stage, okay? If they're trying to change some kind of business processes, they are training, do some testing on their own locations, and right after that they are scaling updated business processes or some environment or some IT tools with their franchisees, because franchise chain owner responsible to deliver the value, and responsible to take all the risks on his side, and should provide just approved and work strategies to his partner, right, to her partner. It doesn't matter. And so what we realized in our case as a SaaS platform, as a loyalty platform, we realized that after business switch from getting money from their own business beauty salons, they are starting getting money from the franchisees, to getting some pauschal payments, right, monthly payments from them, for renting the brand, for grabbing some beauty things like cosmetics, like services or other things from the franchise chain. It means their money source, their money stream start working from the franchisees, and franchise chain owners start thinking from this side how to deliver more value and the more proven and work strategies to franchisees to make them to become them successful as soon as he can, because again, in any franchise chain owner can be faced with the churn, but not with the customers, but churn from
Right.
franchisees, because even if they cannot achieve some measurable results, they can just cancel the contract with the franchise chain and start looking for another opportunity, right? And the business owners start attracting and start retaining existing franchisees. And this means that franchise chain owners need to deliver again new proven strategies, new proven tools, and help his franchisees become successful. And so, what's the beautiful thing for any SaaS platforms, for any digital tools? It's these digital tools usually used like an anchor in relationships between business owner and franchisee. And in our case, it's a beautiful thing for us because loyalty again, it's like a most stickiness product on the market. We
Right.
tell about that on every our webinar because if you once implement loyalty properly in the client's business and issue at least 100 loyalty cards, you can expect that you have the lifetime client, right? No one want to cancel relationships with 100 loyal customers with the positive bonus balance. This is the main reason, and this is the main beautiful thing in our product right now. And again, this is not about the clients do not want to lose the customers. No, this is not the main reason. The main reason, they see the outcome from our product. They see the growing retention rate, growing average checks, more loyal customers, more referral customers inside a business, because we absolutely believe in referral program mechanics, and we're trying to push our referral programs with every our client. We really high believer in referrals. And so, getting back a couple of steps back to franchisees again, business owner trying to retain franchisees, right? But how he or she can do that? First of all, services and all all things inside a franchise package, like business processes, brand, strategy, marketing things, everything else. Usually, it's not a unique things, because franchise location can understand business processes by a couple of months, right?
Yeah.
And can repeat them without any training, without any coaching, right? Brand. It's not a problem for me to change one brand to another. Just change the logo, change the signature under my door, okay, and start working with the same business process, with the same marketing, but with the different brand, to avoid any law problems, legal problems with the business owner. It's a second option. And the third option, if a franchise chain owner deliver and sell the handmade cosmetics or many other things to local franchisee, again, it's not a catcher, it's not an anchor, because again, we can switch from one vendor of cosmetics to another and just continue our process, continue our working without franchise chain. It means, for me, for example, if I franchisee, it's easily to switch from this brand to my own or maybe to another brand if I do not completely satisfied with the results, okay,
Right.
with the services that franchise had provide to me, right? But again, how it works today, because we all live in digital world right now, right? And all the processes usually already digitize it. And the digital environment usually works like a main anchor in relationships. For example, if you join to big franchise chain, you will get from them the main CRM system with the all customer base, the main and a regular general loyalty that works in all locations. Okay, we can provide this solution, and we will tell about that on this webinar. You can get the main marketing strategy and marketing budget from franchise chain, main marketer or something like that. Usually franchise chain trying to set up some general rules and general IT services that really works in any location. It's helped them to avoid any churn because it's not too easy to switch from one CRM to another because all your customers already inside, right? All
Yeah.
the payments, all the traction, all the payrolls, all the legal things inside this CRM. It's possible, right? But it's dependent on the free time. You need to invest so many time to switch from one platform to another. This is the big problem actually for them. And digital services can really help franchise chain owners critically reduce the churn rate and keep the long-term relationships with their franchisees. And today we plan to discuss how we can help in this step to our clients because again, right now we have more than 50 franchise chains that already work in our product, but for previous 3 years, to be honest, we just onboard them manually. It means we set up accounts, make some settings, add some links between sub accounts manually. We didn't have some automated process and self-serve process in our dashboard. It means we sell this plan like an enterprise plan. You know, we provide
Very,
this service on demand.
very
But
exclusive to only few peoples, right? And
yeah, for sure.
actually, before starting, I want to know the difference between the plans, the regular plan, and the franchisee one, because it's a very huge difference, or it is something that is only being catered to a very limited audience, not for everybody, because only the people who will be working with the franchisees can only go forward with it. So how it is going to work, and what is the main difference between different plans and this one?
So, great question. First of all, we open this opportunity to all our clients right now without any expectations, without any exceptions. Everyone can join on our franchise plan from our website, play with the product for 14 days, try with trial period without any problems. And if it's all going good, just proceed the payment, right, and start working on like a regular client without any problems. And let's talk about the differences. And the main difference it's a structure of your account. Okay, on business plan, you get access to the one general account, one main account, where you can create loyalty cards, create QR codes, onboard your loyal members, okay, and work with them, send push notifications, make automations, integrations, and blah blah blah. In agency plan, you can set up your white label, you can add your brand, you can set up your pricing, currencies, and even connect with your payment gateway to charge your clients directly to your bank account, right? And you get ability to create sub account seeds for every your client to give them personal access to their accounts with absolutely different this is absolutely different brands, right, with different strategies, different loyalty cards, different client bases, and etc etc. An agency can serve all those sub accounts from one place, from one agency dashboard. This is our unique value proposition on the market right now, and it's a beautiful opportunity to any digital agency just to upsell their existing clients with loyalty as a
Right.
service and get really sticky income revenue source. And what the difference? It's franchise plan really looks like similar with the agency, but we do not provide the white label right now. We're thinking to add this opportunity to franchise chains as well. But also, franchise head, the main general account, can create sub accounts for each franchisee to get them personal access to the dashboard and to get them access to only their personal statistics by loyalty promotion. But what's the main difference? Franchise account can create the one general loyalty card with one general rules. That cards will be works in every franchisees in every locations. It means, Amit, you in Lisbon right now, right? You
Yeah.
can collect the bonus points in coffee shops around you, okay? and spend and redeem reward, for example, in Berlin,
In any
in
location,
another
I
franchisee.
can.
Absolutely. And this is the main difference. The main difference that this card, one general card, will works in every location. And moreover, every franchisee can little bit customize the loyalty card, not in terms of the rules and strategy in marketing strategy. And even we do not provide to customize the design because it's a franchise chain and they have their own design, their own guidelines, and we do not want to some avoid we're trying to avoid any mistakes with the branding, but again, every franchisee can customize their personal data on the loyalty card. It means it looks like we have the one template, but to be honest, we duplicate this template for every sub account, okay, and we sync all those templates in one customer base. But again, one single location can see just their own card template with their own contact data, phone number, location, address, their own social media links, their own review services links, and they can get access only to their customer base. It means
Okay.
we absolutely compliant with GDPR. We do not broke any rules, any terms and conditions. It works pretty well in terms of storage personal data, but franchise chain head get access to all the data from every franchisee, okay, and can see the leaderboards, even understand which franchisee perform better, which franchisee performs worst, and maybe this franchisee need to get some help from marketers, from support team, from franchise chain, right? Maybe they need to get some training from them to improve the loyalty results, right? And so in general, it's a top view. What's the difference again? It's a top view from the franchise chain business owner for all franchisees. He can get the all information by each one or in general for all locations without any problems. But every location can get just their own statistics. This is how it works.
Okay. So the point is, right now I have created a card for a franchisee. So that card can be used anywhere, right?
Yes, of course.
Now, if a franchisee decides to, manipulate with the card, maybe change it a bit and maybe start a new promotion, then they have to make a different card or the same card they can manipulate it with.
So one main general card that automatically created from the main and parent account, let's name it parent account, okay? It's a head account in franchise chain, will be automatically copied to the sub account. You can change just your personal information, just location, address, phone numbers, email, etc., etc. If you want to run your own promotion, in additional to one general promotion, you can do that. You get
Okay.
access to standard business plan or in the Boomerang Me. You can create up to 10 promotions and run. And this is also important thing. We create sub accounts just in the business plan to get access to the APIs because in our experience, all our 50 plus franchise clients works with integrations with their points of sales or CRM systems. It means we do not see any reasons to set up sub accounts on Grow or maybe in Starter Plan. It doesn't make any sense. Only on a business with API key and ability to make integration with POS. Again, it's a big chain. It can be 100 locations, and every locations have their own point of sale system, right? It not can be just a one brand of point of sales. It can be different point of sales in every location, and we are responsible to make integrations in each case individually.
So that is a lot of work
Yeah, for
to
sure.
go.
But in other hand, it's a lot of outcome for franchise chain. We help them to retain their clients, and we work and we deliver value on on a couple of layers, not only on layer for customers, for end users who install beautiful and easy to use loyalty cards in their phones, in pre-installed Apple Wallet and Google Pay, and get the smoothly use case and beautiful customer experience, user experience, Second layer, we deliver 2 times more in retention rate and up to 30% in average check to franchisee, to local business owner, right? And on the third layer, we deliver value. It's a retention rate, but not in terms of customers, but in
Yeah.
terms of franchisees inside the franchise chain. And we deliver the value like increasing lifetime value for franchise chain business owner. 3 layers in this case, valuable product absolutely help on each of all 3 levels. And yeah, actually, franchise chains usually understand their pain points absolutely clearly instead of small local businesses. And actually, this is easiest to sell to them instead of trying to sell in one small local shop, because local shop do not understand the problem completely, do not feel the
Yeah.
pain completely, right?
So one important question now. I think now we have been catering to a lot of agencies. We have been selling white label program. So when they will have access to it, because they want to, maybe resell it to the franchisee as well.
So look, beautiful question as well. Thank you for that. And we trying to understand how we can implement 2 different big functionality plans together. Right now, franchise plan available under our brand on our website in our pricing. Again, as I said before, everyone can sign up for 14 days free trial without any credit cards or etc. And we have opportunity to resell this stuff again by our own brand using our affiliate program and get 40% 40 lifetime commission from every payment that you can deliver in Boomerang Me. This is available right now. This is what we start working from. And obviously after that we will obviously think how we can add this opportunity to our agencies, of course.
I
But
think
again,
we,
right now we just inviting what I can say in additional to that. So I mean, we are ready to invite a couple of our
yes.
resellers, a couple of our existing agencies on the pilot plan, right? To just it will be the paid pilot, of course, but we can help them to onboard their first clients, franchise chains in Boomerang Me in their own agency accounts. And we will do these works together with agency, with our development team, and we will obviously work under the white label. We do not plan to telling about the Boomerang for end user, for a client in
Yeah.
this case, but we need to build this product in completely understanding, completely understand what the agency need to get after our development. This is our idea for now.
So if we are, what I can make out is basically you want agencies who wants to go for the, franchisee option. They have to come to us. Then we will run a pilot with them, and then we will see how it goes, and then we can take it. Maybe in the future we can make it available to all. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, this is the right approach. But right now, again, we are ready to run a couple of pilots for the next couple of months. I would say it will be works because we already prove this information on our side. We just need to understand how we can um, combine two big and functional plans together. This is what we're trying to understand, and we do not want to do it just from our side, just from our point of view, because we need to listen our agencies. We are customer development based team. Okay, we are trying to work in a line of our customers' requests. We thoroughly and carefully listen about the all feedback. We check in our roadmap. We have the beautiful functionality inside the dashboard, provide the feedback, and just ask for the new feature. And we sort this feature on weekly basis in our team, thinking about the possibilities, because a couple of ideas potentially works, and at least it can be done by our platform. But any requests cannot be created by any restrictions not from our side. For example, we cannot add additional fields on the Apple Wallet loyalty card because it's a restriction from the Apple side. Okay, we can play with all possibilities that they provide, and you can be confident you can customize the all 100% that Apple give us opportunity to customize.
Right.
You can get
And
access to all features through Boomerang Me.
uh, does we have a figure for it that how much we will be charging for the pilot project we will be doing for the agencies?
It's dependent on terms. It's dependent on the size of franchise chain of potential customer, potential client, and it's dependent on the average overload to our team. For example, uh, integration needed or not, or it can be works without integration like a standalone solution, right? It's a one point of sales. We should to be integrator or many 5, 10, 12. Again, we need to track our hours, and we need to understand the estimation on the first stage. So we are open to discuss right now. If you're running an agency with our product right now, if you have potential client who potentially interesting to running as a franchise under your brand name, welcome to discuss. Welcome to ping me directly in direct messages in Facebook, or maybe shoot me an email, and we can discuss this opportunity and prepare our proposal and estimation. I believe in the short term, it's not a big deal.
Okay, Jim is asking a question that if the main parent franchisee chain makes cards and all franchises use the same point of sale, will the point be added automatically at every sale?
Not of course not, because again, each location, each account, each sub account should be connected with their own point of sale. Okay, if we have 10 stores, we need
Right.
to set up 10 integrations with 10 point of sales, even if it's works under one brand, even if it all is square. Okay,
Right.
so I believe we need to move from discussion
Yes.
to the presentation. It's the right time
Right.
because we have just 30 minutes, and
Yes.
I have a lot of information that I want to share with you guys. I'm so excited to tell about that. It's a
Right.
3 months of hard work of my team, and first of all, I want to start from greetings to my development team. Many thanks to Alex Kozlov and Mike Nosov. They're really amazing guys who deliver this functionality just in 4 hands, and it's it's a million of lines of code, but they did it. Thank you so much. So, okay, guys, right now we inside the dashboard, our classical dashboard under Boomerang Me branding, and we sign it up on the franchise plan. It means we see the franchise menu icon in the left side menu instead of your agency account if you're playing on agency plan. We go to the franchise dashboard, and here you can see the classical dashboard, like a main dashboard on your home screen of the service. But again, on this web page, we collect all statistics from every franchisee and show you the general and cumulative statistics from all of them. Okay, next step, what we can do. I made my preparations and create a couple of cards, and this one looks great. I just created the one general loyalty card, just a stamp card, for example, for bakery, stamp card for franchisee from franchise chain. Okay, we can open this card and understand that we have the unique QR code, of course. We have unique short link, and we have a unique PDF materials that we can download and print and place in our location. Okay, but usually again, the franchise chain head do not want to do that because it's created just one and main general source template for sub accounts. In the last transaction, we collect all transactions from all franchisee. You can see that I did a couple of transactions from my device, and we can see the franchise client, franchise one, two client two client two again, because it's a second transaction. Okay. So I created these users from different sub accounts, And in this general card, you can see all transactions and all statistics by all franchise chain. Let me please show you the sub-account section. Again, in terms of the limits and the pricing for this plan, similar like to agency plan, we provide franchise plan with 3 sub-accounts already included in your plan. Again, you can create 3 locations. Usually in franchise chain, it's their own locations, again, that they used for testing, implementation, new services, piloting new business processes or something like that. And franchise chain can easily onboard 3 locations plus one general account, main account. In total, it's 4 locations, and played with the platform in the pilot period. And after month, maybe 2 months, when franchise managers will be absolutely confident that this product works pretty well, they can just starting adding their franchisees, new locations using our classical method as we add our sub-accounts in agency plan, of course. So open the sub-account. We can see that sub-account on a trial plan. Again, we provide the trial as well as we provide on the agency plan. It means you can create unlimited count of sub-accounts for classical 14 days, for example, for making integration with point of sale, for sharing promotional materials, print materials, place materials in locations. Okay, it's a free time to play with the platform, and after that, franchisee can pay for the plan. We can authorize obviously as a sub account, and now we can see account from franchisee point of view. This is our questionnaire. We will hide them for franchisees, of course. We give them access to free implementation requests within 14 days. So we are ready to onboard them and help to integrate product completely. And next one, if we open the card section, we can see the similar bakery stamp franchise card again here, right? But we cannot activate this card. We cannot copy this card template, and we cannot delete this because it's we will add some notifications and some badge obviously in the future to mark this card as a main and general for all franchise chains. It means we just see this card on the in the view mode. We cannot edit too many things. Okay. And what we realize after we open this card template, we see the QR code. We cannot identify difference between QR codes, I believe, but we can easily understand the difference with the short links. It means it's a different card issuing enrollment forms. Okay, it means every location can download their own PDF with their own QR code and share just their own link. Again, this is important from 2 sides. First of all, we can carefully divide customers from one franchisee to another. In this time, we give them ability to make transactions in every location. It's a tricky thing, not too simple, but works pretty well. In the last transaction, we can see just transactions from this location, from this card template, not from all card templates and not from all locations here. Okay, and if we're trying to edit this card, what we can see, we cannot change the name again. We cannot change the card type. I mean, loyalty mechanic. In settings, we cannot change the language, card expiration date. This is actually our bet. We give them ability to add their own location to show push notifications, geolocated push notifications. We will add this soon. So this is interesting thing, Amit. I want to highlight this point again. If you remember, Apple give us ability to add up to 10 geolocated push notifications to one card template.
Right.
It's their stricter limits, not synthetic limits from our side, but their limits that we cannot to change. But what we do right now, we visually run the one template, but we copy and paste this template. It means we can
Multiply.
create unlimited geolocations for a franchise chain. right? Because every location can create up to 10 their own location and connect to this card.
Right.
Interesting trick. But again, what we cannot to do, we cannot to change the card issuing form here because it's a one customer base anyway, right? And we're trying to avoid any misunderstandings and any lacks of information. This is our bet again. We will provide them add their own UTM links because every location, each location can be able to share their own card template with their clients in their Facebook accounts, in their Instagram accounts, run marketing campaigns, and etc. Of course, we cannot change the phone mask privacy policy, but we can fill our own analytics because again, it's a different template. We can advertise this template, and we should to get the traction and analytics from marketing. On the design side, we cannot change the number of stamps because we have a general promotion rules, right? We cannot change the appearance, we cannot change the icons, etc., etc. And on information page, we can add our active links because every location can have their own website page. At least maybe they have their own website, right? Obviously, they have their own phones, contacts, locations, and etc. etc. In our case, it will be BoomerangMe.biz.
One question, Mike, here. Sorry to interrupt. Right now, if we can see that the admin that means the main, the main admin, he can create different a single card for different franchisee, right? Now,
Yeah.
what happens when different franchisees start making their own loyalty program, and somehow they do not want it to happen? So, in that case, how you can restrict them to, not make so many of loyalty cards and run promotions for their franchise?
So it sounds interesting. We can add this option in the settings for future to avoid any additional loyalty card templates under the sub account, But right now, how it works, why the franchise chain should to close this opportunity to local business owners? Because they have the one general promotion, right? If they want to create, for example, the coupon card connected to this template, right? To place this coupon in their advertisement in Facebook ads and Google ads, why not? Right? If they want
Right.
to create additional stamp card, if they want to create additional, for example, reward card for their customers, if they want to provide more rewards and more incentives to their customers to increase the loyalty as more as they can, why not? I do not see, again, 50 plus clients we have, and I do not get some questions. I believe didn't get some questions from our existing clients. So again, we made some customization, like company issue information. It will be the location one, for example, at gmail.com, and the phone number can be like this. Okay, card customize it, and we can download the promotional materials and start issuing loyalty cards in our location. Let me please add the new card. I can do that. Amit, do you have phone around you?
Yes.
Can you please scan the QR code and install the demo card? Just to show how statistics collection works. In terms of connections, I will continue my speech. Again, we provide all sub-accounts. We create all sub-accounts on the business plan. It means every location can get access on their own to their own API key and use this key to make integration with the point of sale or CRM system. It's available. We do not have any limitations here. Moreover, one location can use up to 3 integrations according to our business plan limits, right? It means that can connect not only just point of sales, they can connect also their CRM system, their appointment booked system, their any additional third parties using Zapier or Pabli or Make.com, for example, it's also available. Amit, do you finish?
Done. Yes.
Done. Beautiful. So let's reload the page. And yes, we see the second card is installed. Okay, in the customer base, under the sub account, we can see that just 2 customers here on Android and on iOS. Okay. Sub account can send their own push notifications, but just to their own customers, right? Not to for all franchise chain, but just for their existing and their own customers. Again, it's a part of GDPR conditions. It's a part of the logic, and it's a part of limitations to avoid any spam from franchisees. They can also, oh, they can add locations. Yes, it's available here. And it's available to connect to the cart. Yes, we need to add this option in the cart creation flow. We will do that soon. Also, Sub-account can create up to 50 managers to work with this product as a standalone. It's not limited again. It's available. And on the plan page, we show just franchise trial, price per month, plan payment date, and et cetera, et cetera. And what we do not finish right now, and we just thinking about it. In our case, all our 50 clients uh, collect the payments from the franchise head. Even the franchise can collect the payments from franchisees directly with their own accounting systems, which means it doesn't make any sense to implement the payment gateways inside the BoomerangMe franchise plan and give ability to sub accounts to franchisees paid for renewals for their plans. Because usually franchise chain had paid for all franchise chain to us. Okay, we get the one and direct payment from them, like a wire transfer, and the franchise chain collect the payments directly from franchisees as they want. This is why we just charging the one franchise chain, and they make all their payments by themselves. Integration page already available. API key is available. And because franchise plan worked under our branding, we get them ability to connect with our existing integrations, and in the future, give them ability to integrate with the next ones that it's in the progress right now. Webhooks also available, and even franchisee can join our affiliate program and share with the friends or colleagues and invite them to using Boomerang Me. This is how it works. Let's coming back to the main franchise account. And yeah, right now we can see that already we have 5 active customers who installed the loyalty cards, right? New 5 clients, 5 cards issued for today. Revenue dynamic, average check dynamic, we can get this information if we integrate it with points of sales. But right now, obviously, I did not to do that. Retention rate will be available after 60 days after we collect the minimal information regarding the visits. Feedback rating clear, it's clear, it's clear. Let's open the customer base.
I think Jimmy Shatara has a question here.
Sure, welcome.
Yeah, if the main parent franchisee chain corporately owns their 25 locations, meaning these are not owned by separate franchisees, rather than just different brand, I think he's live. He can say it. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Jimmy.
So, yeah. So, like the first scenario that totally makes sense because these are like individual people that own that one location. This is owned by everybody. So,
Yeah.
let me just show you a brand here. I haven't gone after them, but this is let me just show you real quick. So do you see it says like culinary, and it has these 5 brands? Do you guys see my screen? Yep.
Yes, all is good.
Yeah. So like this has 5 brands. This has 5 locations, 5 locations, 5 locations, 5 locations. So it's 25 locations, but they're all owned by the same person. And the point of sale system, it's all going to their corporate office. The money is right. So in this scenario, would it be different? Because it's just one point of sale essentially. It's just at 25 locations. Does that make sense? This is different than the first scenario.
Actually, not any differences because we have some same clients, right? When just one franchisee can just manage up to 30 locations, why not? But in our strategy, in our architecture, you need to create one account for one location. Because even if they all work with one brand of POSL, it means it's one brand. But again, in every locations, set up the different point of sales, different devices, right? With different accesses, with different accounts, and we should to integrate with each one, right? This is why you need to create the different sub accounts. Just provide the 25 accesses to the one person who manage all 25 locations.
Gosh, I might still not be following. So when they check out, like let's say you have the native integration on Square, is that adding automatically, or is they're still doing a private web app?
So look, again, if you want to onboard a client with 25 locations under one manager, under one owner, right? We need to
Yep.
create 25 sub accounts, different sub accounts
Yep.
with different accesses, and set up 25 integrations with 25 squares, certain squares connected to a certain location. Okay, this account for location in, for example, in Brenton. This location connected with Santa Monica location. This location connected, for example, in Venice Beach location, and etc. etc.
Right. Okay.
It cannot work from one general account connected with 25 point of sales. It will be the mess.
Got it. That I mean, now it makes sense. But the card itself can go to any of these locations, right?
Of course. Customer can go into any location, collect bonus points in Venice Beach location, and redeem reward in Santa Monica location. For example, it will be works because we have links between all card templates, and we can share information about the spendings, about the customers. And again, when customer going with the card and trying to authorize this card, we will send this customer from one Square loyalty to the second point of sale, to the second Square loyalty, and create the same user in the second point of sale and sync
Okay.
them.
So that's done automatically in the background.
Sure, of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
So let's go ahead by the presentation. We have a couple of additional features that I want to highlight with you, and we have just 10 minutes. I will try to do my best. So we have a leaderboards because, again, when business the franchise level, they are really dependent on the statistics and reports by every locations. First of all, first feature that we added is a leaderboard that previously we collected just from the rare data from the database and provide these graphics on the third-party dashboard. Right now, all these things available just into the product. In the leaderboard, franchise chain owner can quickly realize what the loyalty members, not in terms of end users, not in terms of customers, but in terms of local stores, franchisees, leaders by retention, leaders by loyalty level, leaders by referrals, and also by our clients' request, we added the anti-leaders by retention and anti-leaders by loyalty level. It's actually franchisees, it's actually local businesses, local clients that that require some attention from business owner. This is the red flags, and it means we need to pay some attention for them. Next feature, it's the reports. As I said before, it's a crucial point for franchise chains. They need to understand how it's going on in terms of general brand, in terms of each location, and we provide them this ability. For example, we can create the different type of reports. First of all, we created just 3 most popular reports as a default right now. And if you want more, just ask us with the feature request or send messages directly, and we can add additional reports. We have a just environment for this. We have a constructor for reports, and we can add the new ones really quickly. First report, it's a report by certain franchisee. Next one, it's a report by each franchisee. It means if you run this report one time, we will create you different XLS files by each franchisee and send you those files by the email. You can set up the frequency of these reports. It means you can just get this report once from certain period, for example, from July 1st for today, right? And you can add a couple of emails to receive the report, because we need some time for generating, right? You do not to get access to these reports immediately. You need to wait, let's say, around 10 minutes. And you can set up this report is repeated. For example, if you want to get this report on monthly basis, okay, you can schedule this report from today, from August 9th, for example, and set up period 1 month. It means you will receive this report every 9 day, every month on your email. For example, you can set up the first date for the next month and add a couple of emails. It not can be just one email, it can be a couple of emails, because usually it's a big marketing team that operating in franchise chain. Add and this will be a regular report by each franchisee. Got it. Great. Bob, ready. You can see that your report is not available right now because we are generating this file for you. And after 10-15 minutes, you can open the dashboard and see the download button is active, and push the button and download XLS file with the data. This is how it works. Again, you can create reports, you can edit reports, you can delete reports. In customization, you can just change the name and add some emails for creating, because we already created a task in our backend, and this report already scheduled it for a future. You can just delete if you want and create a new one, right? This is all major things that I actually want to share with you today. And I want to save the last 5 minutes for AMA section. If you have any questions, guys, please welcome, and let's discuss. What do you think about this functionality, Amit?
Yeah, I like that. I think the report section is something that is very good. And apart from that, even running a promotion single-handedly from the franchisee, it's going to be very easy. It's not like every franchisee has to go and start a promotion. Again, it's the option as well. So somehow you have catered to everybody.
Sure, of course.
And we have, I think, yeah, Sylvia is asking a question about the integration with WooCommerce, when it will be ready.
It's in the progress right now.
Great. So anybody, if somebody want to ask any question, they are free to ask. They can unmute as well. I'm just waiting for the. Okay.
Cillian also asking That looks amazing. Just waiting for the white label, of course, to go talk with the franchise. It's not will be available under the white label in the near time. If you want to sell this stuff, if you want to start running this product, you can run this pilot with us. Manually, we can add this functionality under your brand on the paid pilot, during the paid pilot. This is just only one option that we have right now. Jimmy asking also if we enable Square integration, do we also have to pay for Square loyalty? Yes, you need to pay for Square loyalty because we connect it directly to this option. We do not want to compete with the Square loyalty because it's a beautiful thing. We can just expand their functionality because they support just only Apple Wallet cards. They do not support push notifications. They actually do not support anything. Just a couple of weeks ago, they added ability to add cards into the Apple Wallet, and that's all. What we can do, we can add the loyalty cards not in Apple Wallet, but in Google Wallet, in Google Pay, and we also have the PWA cards, web use for Android users, and we support push notification delivery for all your 100% of your customer base. Second thing, we have not only the manual and marketing push notifications, we have automated ones, geolocated push notifications, crucial thing for local businesses. Automated push notifications like feedback requests, like birthday congratulations, like next visit reminder. Soon we plan to add the referral program reminder for customers via the automated push notifications. In addition, we have a referral program. Square Loyalty do not have referral program, and actually, as I said before, I'm really believer in referral programs because it's really it's a great way to get new clients on board without any acquisition cost. It's a great opportunity. I do not want why Square do not add this feature in their product, but we can just expand the Square functionality. And we support not only the reward cards, we support also their gift cards. It means if someone purchase gift card, we can automatically create the loyalty card on our site. It's a certificate card type. We name it like this, and send this card by SMS using Twilio easily. Works pretty well. We are in progress to publishing our integration in the Square Marketplace, but if you want to play with the platform again, Jimmy, we are looking for clients to run a pilots. Right now, we have around 5 clients who run Square with us, and we looking for additional clients, looking for additional pilots. So, Jimmy, I'm sorry, but this webinar not regarding the Square integration. I'm happy to see your requests and questions. If you want to discuss these features, we can jump on the call and discuss on one-to-one call or even in Facebook messages, for example. Let me please finish this webinar regarding the question regarding the franchise plan, of course. Can you help me with questions from the chat, please?
Yes, sure. I think we have already covered most of the questions. Okay, somebody is asking, do you have the PDF PPT for resume this offer? I think you can have a one-to-one call, book a meeting with Mike, and you can discuss more about the franchisee, how you can onboard your clients.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
we are almost covered with every question. If somebody has asked something, they can ask again, and we will try to answer it. But I think we have covered most of them.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Again, guys, just as a resume, you can resell this stuff under our brand using our affiliate program without any pilots, without any spending time, etc., etc. It's available right now. And right now, what we do, we just onboard and switch our existing clients from the custom enterprise plans, and we move them kindly to the franchise plan to give them the right and beautiful environment, beautiful account with the data, with reports, with leaderboards, and etc., to help them build convenient environment. So, Jimmy, Sylvian, if you have potential clients, welcome to discuss the paid pilot, and we can start playing.
Right.
So thank you so much. It was a great webinar. I mean, thank you so much for co-hosting it. Every time it's a pleasure to talk with you and
Yeah,
hosting
same.
webinars together. Thank you guys for visiting us, joining us on this call. And obviously we will share this record on our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe on our channel, push the bell icon because we are adding and contribute so many time to build our YouTube channel much better day by day. Thank you so much. Take care. See you next Wednesday as usual. Bye bye. Take care.